super late tonight. Sorry about that, guys. Let's not waste any time. Let's just get the stream started. Oh man, 22 minutes. Dearest and Marvel Champions. Okay. What do we say? Dearest at Marvel Champions. At the Champions of Marvel. Let's say this. Kabam released a new game today. Mirrorverse? Does it come up if we type that? Disney Mirrorverse? Is that the game? It's probably the game. Okay, Kabam released a new game today, Mirrorverse. Should we check it out for science? Let's get a little poll. Yes, no. We'll set this for I don't know, 12 hours, I guess. Yes, I know. Okay, Kabam released a new game today, Mirrorverse. Should we check it out for science? To read. 922. Oh, don't give me that 922. Yeah, I mean, it was 922. You're right. Hold on. Is this actually... okay. It doesn't say, like, Kabam or whatever. Okay, followed by all the Kabam people that I follow, too. So, okay. Well, there we go. It is them. I have to double check. Anyway. I haven't really looked at the game too much. I don't really have any interest in it, to be quite honest. However, since it is a Kabam creation, if you guys wanted me to check it out for science, purely for science, just because, hey, well, they make this game, maybe I would check it out. If people actually voted yes, I would. But, to be honest, I'm not sure how many people would really care. So... compensation for being late, BG. The compensation is, you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. I don't know why I watched part of Happy Gilmore today. It's in my head. Anyway, the other black man. Dude, thank you very much. I guess you're just keeping that name rather than going back to, the previous one, as you've been on this one for a few days here. But dude, thank you very much. Appreciate the buck. Just saying compensation? Question mark, question mark, question mark. You never play other game? Rarely. It's true. On stream, at least, you are correct. But if people vote yes, then we might even download it like tonight. I don't know. If people vote no, then nah, it's all good. All right, McCoy set it over 10 though. McCoy, thank you, dude. Thank you very much. Saying a grinder. You're on grinder for 2 weeks. Just kidding. Grinded for 2 weeks to get Thronebreaker and finally beat the Grandmaster. Just to realize that I have to have a rank 3 6-star. Yeah, I was planning to be Thronebreaker by July 4th, and Kabam screwed me over. Well, I mean, the requirements, they've been known for a while. Sucks, dude. That does really suck, man. Is there anything you can do? Is there any other resources that you may have not checked out that would allow you to get a rank 3 6-star? Let's see if we can scrounge this up, maybe. Let's see. So you beat the honestly, the Grandmaster, I feel like, is the harder part of the Thronebreaker requirement, but maybe that's just me. I do not know. Man. Let's see. By the way, you could always check out the requirements in here in this little nice little tab if you're ever unsure. I mean, of course, there's more story content that could be done. But it's a lot of story content that you would need to do, perhaps. I don't even think Act 6 would be the way to go. It would probably be an Act 7 sort of thing. You get 25%, but it's a random. Is it for each chapter that you get that? Just for the one-time clear? Yeah, I mean, trying to think where else. I mean, there's the variants, there's like the temporary content. It's gonna take a while for that stuff to add up, like the monthly event quest or side quest type stuff. By the way, guys, let me know if you guys hear like the traffic going by and stuff. It's starting to get kind of hot out, so I've you know, I got the window open today. But if it's too loud, too noisy, I don't know if my audio stuff has changed since last summer. I'll try to make some adjustments, and worst case, I'll just deal with the heat and cut the window out of here. Do you play Disney Mirrorverse? No. You just wait. You were the person that said you never play other game, and I literally just put it in the. Oh wow, a lot of people are actually vote. Well, we don't have a ton of votes yet, but that's surprising that a lot of people have voted yes. But no, I've never played it, never seen it being played. I just know of it. All right. If Brain joins LVT, he'll have to hit help. This is true. Is someone asking about Taters' alliance? I saw that Taters, he posted a new video today. Oh wait, here we go. No Doe is asking. I saw that Taters posted a new video today. Let me go find that video. If you guys are curious, Ludum Taters, of course, known for you know, being the leader of For Loki for a period of time, along with just being a very known, very well respected member of For Loki that did a lot of extras to make the For Loki experience, you know, to help make it what it was. So he did like what's it called? I'm gonna mute it. We're not really gonna like watch the video, but yeah, he's got another. I almost want to see if we could pause it on like a really weird facial expression. We do that? Would that be wrong to do to Taters? I think it would be wrong to do to Taters. Let's stop it on a. I liked when he was looking at it before. All right, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, so he's made a new alliance. I thought this was really interesting to see. I recommend checking out the video if you guys are interested in why. But he essentially does not really want to do. He doesn't want to focus on high level AQ. He just wants to focus on war. That's the. You can see it right in the description here. War focus, free AQ, taken applications, no prestige requirements. We must have one rank 4, which that takes me out of the running. No rank 4s here. And then yeah, contact Ludum Taters online. I'm bringing this up one because I think it's interesting. For a few reasons. He also mentioned that there's not a ton of clean competition at the top, and he's like striving to create more clean competition. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. Two, I'm curious to see because you can see right here, it's only a 1600 rated alliance, but that's because he hasn't been playing it. I don't know where this alliance came from. Maybe it was an alt or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm curious to see how quickly that rating can go up if he's going to be able to easily make it into Masters. Like, clearly Ludum Taters has a ton of experience in this area, so no doubt that you know, he'd be able to do it. But just getting, you know, 30 people together, that like how fast is that process going to be? Is it going to be an easy thing? Is it going to be a struggle? I'm interested to see what effect it has on For Loki, because surely there's at least a few people in For Loki that would maybe be interested in something like this. So I don't know if people in 4 Loki are going to be like, yeah, screw AQ, let's just do war. Yeah, and I don't know. I want to maybe have a chat with Taters. I didn't talk to him about this yet, but I was thinking maybe somewhere along the way, maybe we could chat about how the journey goes. Crap. There was one other thing I was gonna add to this, but I totally spaced on it. Oh, and I'm also bringing this up because I want to kind of promote it. He said in the video it was kind of like a, you know, explaining what he's doing, but also at the same time, he needs recruits. So if there's anyone here that sees that and is curious, hit it. McCoy, hold on. We never wrapped up exactly your Thronebreaker journey here. Let's see. I'm only halfway close to my nearest tier 5. Trying to do that, but I'm struggling terribly. Okay, dude. Yeah, if you're halfway there, that is going to be pretty rough. I will say. I wish you the best of luck and everything, and it is possible that it's possible that you'll be able to get Thronebreaker like during the weekend. Maybe there's some extra goodies that we pay. I don't know. We'll have to kind of play it by ear, but I don't want you to get too discouraged. I think you did a great job taking down the Grand Master and all that without a rank 3, because a lot of people, I feel like, get the rank 3 first to make that process a little easier. So you did a great job in taking down the Grand Master. Don't get too discouraged. Try to look to any source of tier 5 you can get your hands on, and maybe something will come along. We'll see. But dude, thank you again for the 10. Thank you very much. If you don't get it by the 4th, hey man, I'm sure you'll get it soon enough. You'll have it for Cyber Weekend, that's for damn sure. James sending over a buck. James, thank you, dude, saying, what sort of parents name their child La? What do you got against the name La? It's short for love. You got something wrong with love? Do you not appreciate love in this world? I feel like the world could use a little more love, if you ask me. Let me just turn on auto fight. What am I doing, dude? This is just some low level stuff. I'm just messing with you, of course, James. Thank you very much for the buck. You know what? I wouldn't like it either, except when it's followed by Dem Taters. And then I say, this is the greatest name ever. Actually, it's not even that bad of a name on its own. La? I don't know. Kind of like short names. Maybe that would just be a nickname for an actual longer name, though. Anyway, Drew with the 6 months. Drew, thank you very much. Saying, did I hear Mirrorverse for science? Possibly. I mean, let's go back to the Twitter poll here. Still resounding yes for the most part. 44 votes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really not all that interested, like I said, but I will actually go by this vote. The last time we voted on playing a game, by the way, where did that go? Because I didn't forget about that, okay? It's just not great timing at the moment, but this was that other poll. I may in fact do some sort of Elden Ring kind of thing. It's either that or this one. I feel like those two were essentially ties. So yeah, it's one or the other. Alright, Jared Shields sending over 2 different super chats. Jared, thank you. Saying, made Thronebreaker, spent 3k on revives on Grandmaster. Grandmaster's tough, dude. That is a tough one. Wait, it was actually 2k, but 3k from 6.3.1 to 6.4.6. Okay, that's not terrible. To take down 2 chapters, including a very difficult boss for the first time. That's really not too bad, dude. That's not too bad. It's, you know, it sucks losing units anytime you lose units. Of course, you're a little bit bummed about it, but I don't think that's too bad at all. And your second one was banana milk and banana cake. Oh, well, thank you. Oh man, Jared, thank you very much. Appreciate the 2 super chats, dude. Looks like Robo Dragon has a message out about Alliance War rewards saying, we do not know when they'll come out. It'll be sometime in the next 12 hours. This is a PSA and a statement of fact. Good luck and happy openings. Careful on the fact part. We've seen the rewards come out in much longer than 12 hours. Oh man, no, that is typical. So usually, just add a little bit more to this message. Usually the rewards come out, they start rolling out around like 3 a.m. Pacific time, something like that. Which is in about, what is that, like 5.5 hours from now. That's when they usually start rolling out, and it takes a while for the rewards to get to everybody. So yeah. All right, let me auto fight this one too. Okay, I'll edit it, Tad, just for you. No, you don't have to edit it. I was just playing. It was more of a joke of like, Kabam has occasionally messed up. That's all. Man. Oh, I saw someone ask if I was gonna join Taters' alliance. Where was that? Was that Accelerate? Accelerate, yeah. No, I don't have any plans to. Yeah, I don't have any plans to. I don't have any plans to return to an alliance yet. I'm not gonna say never, but so far, nah. Yeah. You know, the other thing I was thinking about doing, and I didn't want to add this to the poll because I figured people would, what's it called? People would just vote for this one. I every night I kind of debate with myself if I should just start a brand new account in MCOC. Not a new account challenge specifically, but more of like a just to kind of get myself more used to the new accounts, if that makes sense. And that way I can kind of figure out what things I like to do on new accounts and not like to do. Because every time I do a big new account challenge, it's kind of a relearning process. I second guess myself every step of the way of like, do I get this mastery or this mastery? Do I do this quest, that quest? You know, small things like that. So I'm just kind of, you know, just talking out loud. I mean, just thinking out loud. I meant to say, there might come a time where I just do like a casual new account, and maybe even just like take some notes or something like that along the way. That way I have like a little guide for myself to follow, you know. Remember I went from 20 revives first try and soloing him during the first Summer of Pain. Dang, that's really good. That is really good. Blocked your other account, dude? Pixie Bell, you talking about mine? No, I don't think you are. Oh, man. Reminder, guys, don't spam. We don't need that kind of stuff in here. Rewards for what? Sorry, just joined. Alliance War rewards. I think that's what you're talking about. Just want Karina's challenges to come back. Oh, yeah, they're down because of the update to Act 6, right? Yes, BG, you should. And stream it, maybe? What? For if I did the new account thing? Oh, I mean, it would be streamed. Yeah, for sure. So give up your main account. I mean, I'm not just totally giving up my main account here. Issue your decisions and relearning is part of your new account challenge charm. Steve, I agree with that. That's part of why I debate myself on if I should do it or not. It's I don't want it to get down to an exact science. If I wanted it to be a science, I could make that a thing outside of dealing with, you know, the random aspects of it, of like, you know, which champions I get. But I don't know. I want it to be somewhere in between, ideally. I want there to be certain things that, like, I know what I want to do, and then other things that still feel fresh. Like that is what makes the new account challenges good. I agree with you. I agree. Easy 705 saying BG, speaking of alliances, need to replace a couple folks after war season. Okay. Map 5/6 with optional tier 4 wars. Link to Discord. Okay. Well, there you go, guys. If you're looking for that kind of an alliance, map 5 or 6, optional tier 4 wars. What do you guys run? One battle group of war or two? When you say optional, or do you run all three and just let people go nuts? I'm kind of curious. And this goes for everybody, not just EZ. But when people say optional war, that's going to be different for every alliance, right? So I'm curious, like, if you guys have an optional setup, what does that usually look like? How many battle groups? How many people usually participate? I don't really care so much about, like, the win or loss. Actually, maybe I do. Maybe I care about, like, what bracket you guys are in. I mean, I understand if it's optional, it's obviously not the most competitive, so totally get that it wouldn't be like super high rank or something like that, but I'm still just curious where that kind of lands alliances. Maybe it'd be good for other people to know what sort of options they would have if they were looking for a somewhat optional experience, you know? Okay, you said 1 or 2. Okay. Okay. Got it. We used to run 2 BGs, but ran 1 BG this season. Okay. We only have optional setup in off season for science, something else. Yeah, I imagine a lot of alliances would have it optional in the off season. We kind of went back and forth on it being optional or not. We largely went optional with it, but Patrick Mark 705 said new account, but you're only allowed to use / rank up meme tier champs. Patrick, a few people have suggested that idea in the past, so you're not alone in wanting to see something like that. However, I don't know if I would enjoy it so much. There's certain champions, like I've thought about making a compromise to that idea, and let me explain. There are certain champions that we know of as just like busted, right? Just like well known, these champs are freaking gods. So you know, for example, I mean Hercules, right? Hercules is like maybe one of the best examples, or Doom or something like that, right? And then there's the champs that are just the worst of the worst. We're talking about the Groots of the contest, right? The OG Groots of the contest. Here's my problem with playing champs that are in this meme tier that Groot falls into. He's not fun to play. He's not fun to play. He's not particularly fun to watch. Would it be a challenge? Yeah, absolutely. But pure challenge by itself, I don't think is the most fun. It'd be the most difficult, but I like finding a balance in there of difficult and fun. So what we could do is create, like, you know, 3 pools of champions. The absolute bottom of the barrel, and that's usually regarded as the meme tier, which Groot would fall into, which, like, I wouldn't play the champion, right? I guess there'd be no restrictions against it, but let's face it, like, if I pulled Groot on a new account, I'm not doing anything with Groot on a new account. Then we could also say, well, then there's the mega god tiers, where these are the champions that if I pulled them, I could not use them, but then everyone else in between would be good. That way there's like really interesting options that people might not think are that good, like Nova, even though I think Nova has potential and, you know, could actually perform pretty well. Or I mean, I'm staying in the cosmic family right now, but of course, of all class types, there's really good champs that just don't get as much attention. So yeah, I don't know. That's an idea. The only problem with that is it's only a week long challenge too. So what if the only bleed immune champion I pulled just happened to be one of the Insano champs that has to get banned out, like Claire or something like that, and then I don't have any bleed immune option, and I can't complete the challenge because of it or something. So I don't know. There's I would maybe set up a rule of like, all right, can't play with any of these champions except on the final day or something, you know? That way I could maybe have like a get out of jail free day if I pulled them. These are all like such weird rules though that I don't know if it'd be so clear to the people following along. That's another issue I have with it, is like I like having some really clear defined rules. That's why I usually keep it on the more simple side, but something like that at least is not out of the question. But using only meme tier champs, I'd say I don't think it'd be that interesting to watch, not for a week at least. So yeah. Okay, dude. All right. But Patrick, thank you very much for the 5. Shatrugal sending over 100 rupees as well. Shatrugal, thank you very much. Where are you at? Usually what we do is put out a poll before each season asking people to choose between 1-0 wars, 2-5 wars for rewards, 3 as many as they can. Depending on what everyone picks, we make a schedule, and it usually turns out to be a mix of 1 or 2 BG wars. Okay. Dude, that's a pretty good way of doing it. I was gonna try to go back and read a few more perspectives on that. But yeah, that's a really good way to do it, because it's gonna change from season to season depending on how busy people are, right? If you've got like teachers in your alliance or something, maybe they would have a bit more time during the summer. But at the same time, if someone's got kids, well, their kids are out of school, and they've got less time in the summer, and so on, right? Hey Brian, big fan, part-time listener, third-time caller. Since you're also a grandmaster chef, what would the food critics be saying about your Salty Beans restaurant? They'd probably say the atmosphere is dark, damp, and hairy. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Oof, that would be terrible for a restaurant. What? I really couldn't resist. What would the food critics be saying about the Salty Beans? I think probably the tastiest dishes around. Perfectly seasoned. Extremely friendly and helpful, staff. Top-notch chefs. I think I already ruined it by my first response, huh? I can't think about... oh, man. That's what they'd say, though. Hey, is that B. Daniels? Hey, BG, I moved into my new place and get to watch you on a TV for the first time ever. B. Daniels. All right, man. Well, let me christen your new TV with a super big head mode real quick. Just so that I'm 8 feet tall in your place, hopefully. This head is maybe 40 inches wide, depending on the size of your TV. You know you love it. Your shine is much shinier. Your shown is much shinier. Hashtag The Shining. I'll take it. Hello, BG. Hope you're having a great time. New drawing sent on Twitter, and I love to get a 6-star version of this champ someday. The synergy for Darkhawk is just amazing and a game changer for Darkhawk. For Darkhawk, that makes me think of one champion in particular. Is it going to be the Skater Boy? Okay, let's go check it out. And then I do want to try to see if there's more responses about people who do part-time war type stuff. Oh, no, it is not the Skater Dude. My take on Cap Sam Wilson. Let's see it. What synergy does he have for Darkhawk? I gotta check that out again. I don't remember off the top of my head what synergy he gives. I was a fan of Darkhawk when he came out, but he just didn't really hold up. Dang, dude. It's the shading every time, guys. Listen. I don't know much about drawing and stuff, but here's what I can tell you just from observations alone. When you look at like this, what's the difference between this and the end result, the finished part? I mean, there's a few things, but a lot of it is just like the shading, you know? Oh man. Sick job though, dude, as always. Really nice. Awesome stuff. Let's go look at that synergy. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Each hit of special one has a 10% chance to refresh the current active mode. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's really good. Interesting. 10% chance to refresh. What is the special 3? Is that a 30-second duration? 30 seconds. Yeah. Interesting. So in 30 seconds, I mean, you could easily get 2 special ones off, sometimes more. But I would say 2 probably, because it's kind of a long animation. Then you probably have to bait specials, rebuild your power. He doesn't have extra power gain except for in... Is it this mode? Oh wait, this reduces the opponent's power gain. Does he have increased power gain? Either way, oh, I forgot the shock and stuff too. Interesting though, man. Darkhawk, I don't even remember exactly how it works. I just remember I enjoyed that champ when it came out. And I just wish that it was a little bit stronger. Did you do wear a size 8 baseball cap? Size 8? That sounds small. I don't know baseball cap sizes, but why does that sound really small? It's like a 67. I think is the size. If in what is that? I guess millimeters. 67 millimeters. I don't know. I only know that because I had to buy something somewhat recently that I think was that size. It's XL, man. That's all I know. All right, hold on. All right, I'm way behind on trying to scroll up to see what other people do for war. Oh, and this is not the fight for me to be looking at it. All right, bud. Get out of here. Don't make me look at the damn game while I'm playing. Annihilus. Let me see. My alliance only does 1 BG, but we have a consistent 5 to 6 participants. Sadly, we went up to tier 5. Oh, that's actually a major bummer because then you got to deal with the defensive tactics, right? Brian, how long have you been playing this game? Like 6.5 years, something like that. Depends on what people want to do. When I was running, we did almost all wars with 2 BGs, but people get burned out. Yeah. Rebuild my AQ only alliance. Start alliance for new players. One day I'll be smart enough to donate, so there's a message. Recruiting is so taxing. Recruiting can be a lot for sure, man. Yeah. No matter what game you play. Recruiting is always one of the hard parts if it's a online game. Wow, did I just fully dex that without paying any attention whatsoever? I just got super lucky there, I think. He just only replied to my tweet saying Cap IW sucks unless he was high sig. Is that true? Because so far Cap IW is doing really well helping explore Act 4. No, it's not true. He can be played unawakened just fine. His awakened ability, when you're relying on his awakened ability, that utility from it does kind of need to be like pretty high sig, yes. But most fights you're playing Cap IW, at least when you're, you know, not at like the ultra end game side of things, you don't use his awakened ability at all. His awakened ability is borderline useless for Act 4 content, I would say. There's very few fights. I mean, we were just talking about one yesterday at length, like the Magneto regen fight, where, yeah, his awakened ability would actually be really nice for that fight. But there's very few fights in general where you need that sort of utility. And you can kind of just... Oh, you can kind of just get hit like that. You got his parry heavy and special 2, and that's the game. Even through like Act 5, a lot of Act 5, don't need his awaken ability. Hey, Brian, have you watched Pokemon? I've seen a few episodes of like when it originally aired, and then I've seen the first movie. I think that's it. Oh, actually, I saw the new Pokemon movie, like the live action one. I saw that. To be honest, I didn't enjoy it all that much. Didn't hate it. I didn't enjoy it all that much. ABG tweeted my top champs to you right now on Twitter. Can you please help on... Ooh. I was going to, but no, man. You not when you're spamming. Nope. Come back without the spam, and then we could maybe try to help you. BG packing 67 millimeters. Was ordering something for it, and all I know is it's XL. BG talking about what now? Really, game guy? And I don't think I've ever seen a ball cap larger than an 8. I have a huge head and I wear a 7 3/4. Well, because I think that's probably inches, right? Like, I don't know ball cap sizes. Let's see. How large is an 8 in ball caps? Like, what is 8? What is this, man? What is this code that I'm looking at here? Let's see. Oh, wait. Centimeters? Wait, 63.5 centimeters. Wait, but this is saying like XXL. I think I was just XL, but this is so I thought it was millimeters that I was looking at, but I guess centimeters. Is it really, man? I'm trying to visualize. I mean, I guess millimeters are really small, so what the heck am I talking about? 60... I just realized, like, 66 millimeters. Wouldn't that be, like... There's no way. Okay, so I guess it was centimeters. I don't know, man. Listen, we use a terrible measuring system in this country, all right? It's not my fault that I don't know actual measuring systems. But whatever I was getting, it had to be like, it was like 64 to 66, which was in XL, but according to this chart, it's not. So I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Wait, would it be? Hold on. I need a better gauge of this. Okay, yeah, 60, actually, all right, 66 millimeters is like this big. It's 2.5 inches. Okay. Whoops. All right, so 66 centimeters, about 26 inches. That's about the size of my head. I don't know what size that equates to in baseball caps. UG finally pulled the trigger and ordered everything to build my first PC. Everything will be here within the week. Both super excited and super nervous I'll mess it up. Zirafa, I hear you, dude. I think that's the same exact experience that everybody has the first time. Terrified that they're going to just fry all the computer components, right? Because all that stuff's expensive. No experience and all that. Static electricity, what's that? Can you plug something in the wrong way? Or, you know, I hear you, but it's honestly not that bad. Most parts literally are made so that they cannot be plugged in the wrong way. Of course, follow, you know, videos of how to do it all online and stuff, and you're gonna do fine. I don't know if there's anyone in your area that has some experience and they can like help you just for the reassurance factor, like letting you do it all yourself. But if there's not, I'm telling you, you'll be fine. Take your time with it, and it's actually not too bad. BG, hope you're doing well. I'm Thronebreaker and cleared most variants. What should I do to keep progressing without pushing Act 7? Without pushing Act 7? I'm curious why you don't want to push Act 7. Because if you're Thronebreaker, Act 7 is the place to go. Act 7 is easier than Act 6. So my advice is do Act 7, man. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly why the limitation on that, but I mean, if you've done most of the variants, and sounds like you, I mean, you had to have done Act 6 if you're Thronebreaker. So you've got Karina's challenges, Abyss, or Act 7. Of course, the temporary content and alliance activities as well, but you're specifically looking for like solo questing content. BJ, I think you looked at the Falcon synergy instead of Cap Sam Wilson. Huh? Did I look at the wrong thing? Oh, let me go to actual Darkhawk here. Where is it? Here we go. No. Each hit of Special 1 has a 10% chance to refresh the current active mode for Darkhawk. I was looking at the correct one, I think. BG, Darkhawk with Night Thrasher and Cap IW synergies. If you start with damage mode, you can keep it forever. Ooh, yeah, I could totally see that. The synergy, it just starts you with one random mode, right? Yeah, start the fight in a random mode. I mean, the only mode you don't really want to start in is the first mode. Wait, is it his Awaken ability? Yes, here we go. Stealth. Okay, increased offensive combat power rate. So honestly, the only mode that you don't really want to start in with you know, this synergy here is the first one. If you get the like, ideally you just start in the third one. You're good. But if you get the second one, at least you can more quickly get to that third one. So 2/3 of the time, in pretty good shape. Hardest thing is cable management. You know, my advice for cable management is forget cable management. Is your first build, it doesn't matter that much. It really doesn't have much of an effect on things other than visuals. There's been a lot of tests that you can see online of people and like airflow. If a poorly cable managed system has any like performance impacts and stuff like that, then you know it just doesn't matter. it really doesn't. I didn't spam, I just wrote it twice. I thought you missed it. That's the definition of spam, my friend. That is literally the definition of it. I'm outnumbered. You got to give time between your messages. If there's only like 3 messages before you put a whole paragraph of the exact same message that you just put in, that's called spam. Just because I pushed to become Thronebreaker before its most recent nerf, went from Act 6 to Act 7, Chapter 2 in 1 week and a half, and I don't want to complete it so quickly. I mean, I can sort of understand that, but that's the next area. If you're looking for more stuff to do, I'd say, yeah, Act 7 is definitely the way. Do you know how to make, what? Tackies? Is that how you say that? Pickles? I feel like there's some setup, there's some joke setup in here. But I'm not seeing it. So I feel like I'm walking into a trap. But I've never actually made any pickles myself. If that's a real thing. Aldi, can I get a tweeter check, please? Yes. What do we have here? I mean, guys, I don't want to just keep going to Twitter just to whatever this clip is. We just live this. We don't need to see the clip of it. What would the food critics be saying about your salty beans restaurant? They'd probably say the atmosphere is dark, damp, and hairy. Do I regret saying that? No, I don't. Slightly, yes. Wait, Takis? Is Takis? Takis? Is a kind of chip? Is it? What is it? Do mods get timed out for spamming, or mods can't time out mods for spamming? I can time out the mods. Mods don't usually spam though. It's pretty rare that a mod will spam. Usually if a mod is spamming, it is either what's it called? An accident where like the system glitches out and just goes through twice, like literally back to back, like a second apart. We've seen YouTube do that sometimes, or I mean, if you're talking about Dragon, she's not trying to like get my attention through spamming. She's just trying to inform people. So, can you please help now? I won't spam. All right, as long as you promise not to spam anymore, we can help you. Oh wait, what is this before I do that? Good lord, that is a big head. You're as tall as the door, about 7 foot tall. Congrats. Hell yeah, dude. I always wanted to be 7 foot tall. I'm gonna be a professional sportsman. Let's see here. What exactly am I helping with? I don't know. Let me find your original message, I guess. Video my top champs. Can you please help on champions to use my resources on, and what all champs to use in quests? Yeah. All right. So the champions that you're gonna use in quests, they're gonna change from time to time. Early on, yeah, you are gonna stick with just a very comfortable select few, and honestly, I stick to a very comfortable select few as. All right, hold on. Before I continue that, which one of you did this? Who put Penny in the arena? Fess up. Nobody wants to fight this champ in the arena. Oh my god. Your stupid auto-blocking ways. Get out of my face, Penny. Okay. So your champs, they're gonna change over time. I don't be too focused on just locking in like a specific 5. But I will give you like an early set of 5 maybe to use. Okay. You're doing great by ranking up Warlock. Continue that. Rank up this 4-star Doom that you have down here. That would be a great second champ to throw in the team. I mean, keep using Electra, but don't rank her up any further than this. She will get replaced. Fury, you can keep ranking up. Hopefully you can get him awakened at some point. He'd be a good champ to throw an awakening gem into once you get one. What else are we working with here? Um, okay, Corvus. Get Corvus ranked up. I would say you don't need to rank up any more 3-star champs at all. Heimdall would be okay to put on the team, but don't rank him up anymore. Once you get some higher ranked champs, you could totally replace Heimdall off the team. But I would start with something like Warlock, Electra, Fury, Heimdall, and Doom. And then I would rank up champs to replace Electra and Heimdall. Keeping something like Warlock, Fury, Doom, Corvus, and then maybe this Cap IW, I would say, would probably round things out. There's a few other champs you could throw in there too, but those are the ones I'm going to recommend for now. And you will, like I said, replace some champs over time as you get new ones and all that. So, yeah. James sent over to saying, I put Penny in Arena. Also, Wild Andrews last, please. Okay. Also, thanks for fessing up. Just for that, I'm only going to time you out instead of perma-banning you. All right, James, let me see. Let me see. Wild Andrews last. All right, which one of you? James, was it you again that put the motorcycle outside? Anyway, all right, let's see. Wild Andrews. I'm going to bed now. Wish good luck to you all with your Alliance War rewards. Wait, the previous one? BJ, I ordered a chicken and an egg from Amazon. I'll let you know. Okay. You know, James, I was kidding about timing you out for the Penny in the Arena thing. But I am very tempted. That's the message that you wanted me to see. Boo you both. James, Wild Anders or Anders, or I don't know how you say it. Both of you, just take a lap. Get out of here, boo. There's a second tweet, by the way. Hey, Daniels. A second tweet. Let me see here. Quick view of the new spot. Okay. Oh, renting a room. Okay, I was gonna say, dude, you got like a whole big ass setup here. But okay, just renting a room. Dude, I didn't even spot these horses at first. Dang, dude. You got some horses back there. You got a nice open yard with the doggo. The doggo is probably the first thing I noticed. Looks like you're near... Is that just regular roads, or is that like a highway? Maybe that's just a regular roads. I'm not sure. But you got a nice little area. Dude, the doggo? Hell yeah, man. That's a BMX track behind the first dog? Oh, damn, dude. Hell yeah. I would get on that thing. I'd love to get on that thing, man. Heard that BG room, dude. It's man. So there's not really a need for air conditioning in the Pacific Northwest. Some days it gets really hot, but for the most part, you could just crack a window, just get some airflow. And the temperature usually only goes into like mid 80s or something like that. And then you have a few days where it's warmer. It's not that hot out today, but I took like a you know, really hot shower a while ago. It wasn't even like close to stream time. It was like, I don't know, 2 hours before stream time or something. And my body just like never cooled down since. So yeah, that's why I got the window open today, honestly. But it's making me think, you know, maybe we don't need summer over here. I'll just keep my window closed. Baldy, what do you call a fake noodle? Schlerum, I call it you're not back from your first lap yet. Your actual punchline here is an imposter. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Take another lap. It's 106 today in Central Cali. Dang, dude. I don't even know what it was today. really wasn't that warm, but hold on. What was the... like 75? It was warmer. It was warmer in here. For some reason, man. It was like when I looked at the temperature in my apartment, it was like 78 or 79 or something like I said, pretty comfortable temperature actually. But I was just really hot from a warm shower or something. I don't know. Just running hot today. Living on the other side of the world means your streams usually take place during my lunch break. It's a rare occasion where I'm working from home. I can actually catch a live stream while still learning. Welcome. Good to have you. Wait, hold on. Zurafa, I wanted to scroll up too, because I think I saw you say... yeah, we'll hopefully take a serious shot at streaming too. Dude, I hope you do, man. I don't know. I'm not... for the most part, I'd say you just gotta check out tutorials for setting things up. However, if there's something that you have a question about, I'll at least try to help you. Just keep in mind, even though I've been doing this for a while, I certainly don't know it all, but definitely try to help you set it up if you run into issues. I think I might have to do some arena streams though. Grind it too much to have time for much else. Yeah, man. I mean, the arena streams, I it's funny. I miss them when I'm not doing them, because it's just the best for talking. Quick question: what would the most popular item on the salty beans menu be? Beans. Wait. Oh, still learning. Wait. You sent over 20 HKs. I think I actually read your last two without realizing. I did. Oh, man. Yeah, you were the person on the other side of the world. And then the menu question. Well, dude, thank you very much. I mean, it'd be beans. If you want a more specific... listen. This wouldn't be the most popular in terms of people getting it the most. But what would be like most well known for is, you know how certain restaurants, they have like challenges where like, okay, you eat this really large steak in half an hour and you don't have to pay anything, right? Like it's a free meal, but it's like a massive steak or a massive burger or something like that, right? A gigantic pizza. Well, our thing would be, we have a bathtub and it's full of beans. And you have to get inside the tub and eat your way out. Essentially, you got to eat all the beans in the tub. And if you could do that, well, you get your picture on the wall, you get a T-shirt, and you didn't have to pay for that tub of beans, baby. So most popular in terms of what we're known for, that would be it. Messiah sending over 50. Messiah, thank you, dude. Saying knees times 7 plus streak, just here for the hugs. Hashtag Messiah. What's the sad face? Is the sad face still we got like 10 days. Sad faces, hearts. What is this? Test Rintra. Wait. He feels the same? Wait, what? Egg test Rintra feels the same? What are you saying about Rintra feeling the same? Are you just saying I need to test Rintra? Because I do need to test Rintra, but I'm missing if it was something else about the testing. Exactly what you're saying. But dude, Messiah, man, thank you for the generous 50. Always so generous, man. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much, man. Knees. All right, Dragon Center Buck as well saying, hey BG, remember that Taskmaster from last night you fought? Yes. You know who I took against him and aced that fight? I can't read. That fight? Guess, just guess. Jubilee. One of your least favorite champs? Go ahead, I'll wait. Oh, well, Jubilee's not one of my least favorite. Stealth Spidey? Did you use Stealth Spidey? Domino is no longer one of my least favorites. If it was Domino, she definitely was. But I feel like I could see using Domino as well. I think Domino would be good for that fight, maybe. No, use Domino. Yeah, it was Domino. Okay. Yeah, she's an ex least favorite champion. To be honest, I still don't really want to play her all that much. So I guess it's still fair to say she's one of my less enjoyable champions to use. But I really want... It's hard to say that, like, I don't like the champ when I also really want to pull the champion. And that is because of Battlegrounds. I think she's really good for Battlegrounds. I think she's good offensively. I think she's good defensively. She's an annoying nuisance of a champion that will win you matches. So yeah, that's why my opinion is kind of shifted on the champ. But yeah, she's never going to be my go-to champ to actually use when picking champs for a quest. Messiah sent it over to another 10. Seriously, I don't know where my words went today. Saying, yes, test Rintra, we lonely. Oh, okay, so you're saying Rintra also feel... Okay. I said share with the mods. Yeah. I'll do that. Just like last time. Yeah, that many. Dude, that's a lot of drinks. That's a whole lot of drinks, man. We're gonna be testing Rintra soon. I may have to do Wiccan. Wait, hold on. Is Wiccan... Let me just double check something real quick. I always forget. Oh, did Wiccan stuff start coming out today? I'm gonna have to do Wiccan first, and then we'll circle back for Rintra. But I'll have to test Wiccan first. We're gonna test them all. This is the year that I actually get every single champ tested. Alright, Yellow Flash also sent it over to Yellow Flash. Thank you very much, saying hello, BG. I sent you a Twitter and I need your help. Well, Yellow Flash, let's go take a look at the Tweeterverse then. What do we have here? Hello, BG. This is my first time texting you on Twitter, so I hope you're doing this right. Yes, you are. I am on Act 5 right now, and I need help on trying to figure out who I should use. Okay. So, Act 5. I think you started... Yeah, here we go. You've got some good champs for it, I would say. Honestly, these first 4 are really good for Act 5. All 4 of these. So I would definitely include these 4. As for your 5th option... And again, I have to reiterate, you should be willing to change your champions based on the quest that you're in. So, for example, none of these 4 champions are immune to poison. And if you need poison immunity, well, sometimes you gotta cut champs you're comfortable with just to sneak in a poison immune champ. Or anything you need. As time goes on, there'll be more and more reasons to change your champions around. But for now, you can be alright with these champs. The only thing that's missing is I don't know where in Act 5 you are right now. Because let's say you're in Act 5.2.4. It's where a lot of people get stuck. It's the Masochism quest. I would recommend bringing these 4 champions plus Magneto, House of X, White Mags, whatever you want to call them. Mags X. I would recommend bringing him in for the pre-fight abilities. That way you can easily counter the Masochism node on at least 3 of the fights in there. You save 1 pre-fight for the boss, 2 pre-fights along the way. And yeah. As far as if you're not in that quest, I don't think any of those 4 champs really need synergies. I'd say... You have good enough 5 stars that I wouldn't recommend ranking up any more 4 stars. You can still use these 2 for the time being, but don't rank up any more 4 stars. And I would say You have a few options between the likes of Domino, Cap IW, even Red Hulk down here, but I'd probably... No, yeah, I mean, even Red Hulk, again, you know, you don't have any poison immunes here, so he would be a good poison immune option. I would rank up one of those. One of these. Domino, Cap IW, or Red Hulk. Red Hulk, maybe that way, just because, again, poison immunity. You have a few poison immune champs that are, like, lower rank, but, yeah. That's what I'd recommend doing. I hope that is of some help to you. If you're not... Or if you're not in 5.2.4 and you want to tell us where you're at, I can try to give a little bit more specific advice on the quest itself. But the champions, the advice there would not change. So yeah, hopefully some of that helps. Is that Karate Man in here? What's up, Karate Man? What are you actually saying? Thanks for the drink. Oh. I don't know why I thought you were saying something else, but nope. Just saying thanks to the drink. Thanks for the drink. Brian, you're looking forward to watch the next season of Cobra Kai? Of course, dude. Yeah. I live for Cobra Kai. It's my goal, and I'm not doing a great job of accomplishing this goal, but let's face it, I don't do a great job of accomplishing most of my goals. But it's my goal to somehow get onto the show Cobra Kai. Just as an extra, you know, I listen, I know sometimes actors are a little bit older than what they portray on screen, but I don't think I can pass as a high school student anymore. Also, I don't have any acting abilities, so that would probably be a hindrance on the production. But if I could just be in the background at a tournament or something like that, that's all I'm asking for. Maybe a background at Home Depot when they were in there, you know, buying stuff and they met Stingray and all. Something like that, man. That's all I'm asking for. Started playing Mirrorverse today. Pretty fun. Like it a lot better than... Oh, dude, Karate Mike. I really thought you said like it a lot better than MCOC, and I was about to be flabbergasted. Shocked. Stunned. But okay, like it a lot better than M-Rock, you're saying. Okay. I saw that you did a stream. I didn't watch any of it. I put out a poll on Twitter. I don't know if you saw. Oh, wow. Dude, the poll has shifted so much. The poll was literally starting out like 75% yes. The bar was like over here. And the no was like down here. And now things are fairly even. Let me ask in here, because I know obviously not everyone uses Twitter. Although I do imagine that there's a fair bit of crossover between maybe that tweet and the people that are in here. Just because, well, I asked it at the start of the stream. But I'm curious... Actually, I'm just going to say this. Forget, like, the streaming thing. I'm just going to say, do you have any interest in Mirrorverse? And this is going to be a three-parter, actually. Yes. Interested in playing it. Yes. Interested in watching... interested in seeing it streamed. I'm running out of characters. Interesting in watching stream, I guess. We'll go with that. And then, no, not interested at all. Okay. There we go. Get your votes in now. All right, Craig already sent an over buck. Craig, thank you very much, dude. Saying you don't have any act abilities. It's okay. Neither does any one of Cobra Kai. Wow, dude. You know, I joke a lot about banning people in here, but I think this one is ban worthy. You're out of here. Take your, I don't know, and leave. whatever you have. I don't know what you have, but you have something bad. Get out of here. I think they do a good job. I've heard some people, I feel like people say that about every single show I've ever seen. Just joking about the band thing, obviously. But I've heard that about every show I've ever seen, where if people don't like the show, they say they don't like the acting on it or something like that. I feel like they do a good job. It's a little bit unrealistic of a show, I will say that. So, like, you know, they're doing the best they can with the material they have. It, like, the insanity of just like karate taking over in one town and in school, and all these rivalries of like almost gang style karate rivalries and stuff like that. Okay, it's just a TV show, you know what I mean? Can't take it too seriously. But I feel like they do a good job with it. Also, I think there's some parts in there that you could really learn some life lessons with, and I mean that wholeheartedly. I'm just joking too. I love Cobra Kai. Okay, all right. The ban has been lifted. Didn't know Cobra Kai haters existed. There's some. I think it's gotten really good feedback overall. If you look at like the reviews, it's very positive. But there's some people that actually don't like the show. I'm sure there's a few in here too, but that's okay. Not everybody has to like everything. Nothing wrong with that. Mike, sir, what is your opinion on big compensation delay? Oh, Mike, this is a question for you, bud. Finally, I don't have to answer about compensation. Now, I think they're delaying it. One, because they have a lot on their plates, and two, because 4th of July is almost here, and I think they want to kind of get it out right before 4th of July to butter people up. Is that a cynical way of thinking? Perhaps. I'm not trying to think that way to be, you know, negative or anything like that, but I don't know, man. I feel like it'd be a real strategy on their end to do it. And I don't really, to be honest, I don't think it really hurts anything, so I wouldn't mind if that's what they tried to do. All right, anyway, let's check out this poll. All right, so any interest in Mirrorverse? Oh, wait, hold on. Yellow Flash, before I forget, I asked you which part you're in. I don't know if you ever replied, but I don't want to ignore your comment if you did. Thank you for the help. I'm on Act 5, Chapter 1. Let's call it back and forth. I don't know which quest that is in Act 5. I guess we can go take a look real quick. Whenever you say what quest you're on, you give 3 numbers essentially. So if it's like the first quest of Act 5, it'd be like 5.1.1. You know what I mean? Through 5.1.6 and then 5.2.1 and so on. Names are really hard to remember for these quests for the people that you know, may have done the content a while ago. Back and forth. Okay, the third one. So this one is why, oh my god, why am I blanking on it? It's the same node as the first quest. Flare, dude, I knew it began with an F. I was like, Flash, no. Okay, anyway, so for this one, you really don't want to use any synergies. You actually take more degen damage if you have class disadvantage, so be very cautious of that. Try to always have class advantage or a neutral relationship at worst. And it's all about speed. And kind of spreading out the flare damage between your champions by not relying on any one particular champ the entire way. And Yeah, I mean, even though it's about speed, the same techniques in any fight can be used here. It's really about parrying. The better you can become at parrying, the less time you're going to waste in a fight, and the less damage you're going to take overall, and you can get those hits in quickly. And that's really all you need to know, is how to parry. As far as which way to go, I can't remember which way I take. I want to say I go left usually. I don't remember. I think it was something like that. I think I usually go through Wolverine and Hulk. I don't remember the exact path, but that's about the best advice I can give for now. TJ asking Mike for compensation. Yeah, actually, Mike knows when Mike knows exactly when compensation's coming. He doesn't want to say because Mike is a bastard man. Sorry, that was a Sunny reference. It's the only reason I said that. Shout out to the episode Charlie McDennis. I don't remember what the question was, but it was like, why Charlie hate Dennis or something. It's because Dennis is a bastard, man. Oh, man. Hey, Brian, who should I rank for next? I always need your wonderful advice. TJ, you rank for whatever is in your heart, my friend. That's all you need to know. All right, Dragon, I'm going to read your message in a minute. I wanted to get to this poll first. So, we've got a really even split right now. It just changed slightly. But basically 20% yes, interested in playing it. 40% interested in watching stream. And 40% no, not interested at all. Okay. Even changed to 41% right before I clicked the end stream button. I don't think I'm gonna play it. If it was a more more overwhelming yes, then I would. But that's basically like 50%, like basically half the people that are just like, nah, don't care. Which is totally fair, man. It's a very different, I imagine it's a very different game than this one. Maybe I'll still think about it. I'll sleep on it, but it's kind of where I stand with it right now. All right, Dragons, you handed over $1. And by the way, Shard update, time for another guess update. Oh man, I've undershot every single one of these somehow. Another guess update. I'm up to 453,000 shards. Last time I guessed 420. That was including the 4th of July. Broke through your 450k guess. Oh, did I say 450? Did I change it to 450? We're less than 2 weeks from July 4th. What's your final guess? I mean, there's not that much left to do, right? I don't want to guess too much higher because there's not that. I feel like I'm running into a trap here because I've undershot every time. So now my head's like, well, guess higher, idiot. You know? But if there's not that much time left, where's a ton more shards gonna come from? Still a month left. Oh wait, that's right. It's not July 4th is not the end of it. It's when the feature changes, right? Okay, so still a month left. Okay. And Dragon did just confirm that she's double dipping. Boy, I am going to guess. Oh, man, this is so hard because it totally depends on what is actually in these offers from Kabam. I'm gonna guess 540. That's my guess. I think a lot of the... I don't think there's going to be a ton of 6-star shards. I think there'll be some, but I think a lot of it will be like Nexus crystals that can't be used on featured champions. Otherwise, my guess would maybe be a bit higher. I'm even... 540, it sounds like a lot too, though, even. That's my version of a higher guess. Because... Dragon, how long have you been saving to get these shards? Quick FYI, there's 20k coming to me tonight from Alliance War rewards. I forgot about Alliance War rewards. All right, change it to... $555. The 555 Domino's deal. That's my guess. 555. If I pull Blade on the Forest, should I rank for him? TJ, let's do this. Give me 3 champions that you're interested in taking to rank 4. We can include Blade if you want as one of them. But we can make a poll. Let's poll the people. Give me 3 champs that you're thinking about taking to rank 4. Mike's vote is going to count twice. But there's no way for us to tell which vote is Mike's, so... we won't be able to tell that. I'm guessing 690k. I think, dude, easy with the 700k guess. That feels really high. Been saving since Christmas. Yeah, saving since Christmas. Keep that in mind, guys. Decided to hoard for this feature when Omega Sentinel came out. So, Dragon's already been hoarding for like 6 months. I mean, Christmas was technically like almost 7 months ago, right? Wait. Scratch that. 6 months. Okay. It's taken a while to get those shards, is all I'm saying. To somehow like nearly double that number or something. I don't see it. I'm saying the 555. Yes, if July 4th has a lot of shards, it's technically doable. But that's my guess. No, technically almost 6. Yeah, I know. I realized afterwards. I listen. I corrected it, okay? That's all that matters. I've been hoarding almost same, and I only have like 190. Dang. Night BG, Gerald, have a good one. Actually, you know what? Let's bring that up to 685. Dang. BG, your guess is my favorite because 5 is my lucky number. Well, Dragon, I hope that means that you're going to pull Omega Sentinel 5 times. Get those SIGs. If you're 555, I'm 666. Guitar intensifies. The Mark of the Beast. It's like 10 times 6. 10 6-stars a month. That's Crazy Town. And then I get maybe 3. Dang. That is a lot of 6 stars, though. You're right. Okay, here are the 3. Okay, we've got 3 out of TJ. Let's see. Blade, Black Widow deodorant, or Omega Red. Ooh. Ooh. I feel like I know which way the people are going to vote, but I've been surprised in the past. Let's put it into the poll. Which champion would you take to rank for... we'll just land it there. Which one would you take to rank for? Blade. Actually, yeah, Easy saying Sig level. Can we talk Sig level for a minute?
Man loves beans.
What was the... Hold on. Where'd the message go? Oh, here we go. Okay. I'll take any of them to at least 160. Okay. Let's just say SIG 160 plus in the question. Okay. All SIG 160 plus. Okay. Actually, dude, listen, I know TJ. I've been in alliance with TJ for a while, or used to be at least. I'm saying all SIG 200. It's gonna happen. The only reason it wouldn't be SIG 200 is to not get a max SIG crystal. Okay, the poll is out. Get them votes in. Eric Nelson sending over 2, saying the last 2, please. Bananas, I have 1,400 saved for the July 4th deal, 1262 for the offers, 130 in buffer room because in case I need more units to get all the unit deals I want. I will not be sleeping on Thursday. I'm going to be too excited, and we'll have the final 2 episodes of Stranger Things Season 4 to watch that night. Dude, that's one of the most important things, is to have something to do to distract you from, like, let's just call it Christmas Day, essentially, you know? Well, nice, dude. Sounds like you're all ready to go. The only thing you're missing, maybe you already have this settled, but maybe it's just not in the message. Food. I'm just saying, dude, you gotta have the food game on point, too. Gonna need some kind of snacks or other food. And then it's party time. Eric Nelson, thank you very much for the 2. Ruddy Townsman setting over 69. Nice. Dude, Ruddy Townsman, thank you so much, man. Saying been a while. Also just found out I didn't owe the IRS an extra 3K. Oh, so celebrate? Dude, that's a huge celebration. Hell yeah. Cough, drum tangent, cough. Oh, man. I don't know what kind of drum tangent I can really go on. I will say, it's not like I've stopped watching drum videos. I don't think I ever will. The most recent video I watched was, if you've seen, it's on the Drumeo channel. They do like a, first time hearing kind of playthrough. And, I don't really listen to Tool, but like, I know they're all really good musicians. It's just not my particular style. But yeah, this one was like someone playing a Tool song for the first time. Like, they didn't even hear the drum track. They were essentially writing the drums for it when hearing other stuff. I find that stuff to be really interesting. I think over time, when I was, okay, here's a little bit of a tangent, I guess. So earlier on in like my drumming experience or fandom, or I don't know what you'd call it, man. My interest in drums, I guess. It was like the flashy stuff that caught my attention. It was, I don't know, people going upside down doing drum solos, or just people playing incredibly fast, or something like that, or just very technical stuff. I guess the tech. I just disconnected, but I reconnected. I think we're all good to go. Sorry about that. Anyway, I guess it was more the technical stuff than the flash. It was a little bit of flash, but I didn't get too caught up on. Anyway, the older I get, the more interested I am in kind of like how people go about writing for like their drum parts and stuff. I've always understood that not everything needs to be the craziest, the most over the top, the fastest play. It's about what's right for the song. One of my favorite drummers, man, I don't even remember his name, but he was a drummer for the band God Forbid, which is not a super well-known band. It's a metal band that no longer really exists. They are New Jersey natives, so I've seen them probably more than any band. Because they played in Jersey a lot. Hold on. About to pull up in case anyone wants. I either unfortunately or fortunately, depending on your musical taste, can't play. Can't play their music on stream. What's the name of the album? Oh my god. Can't remember the name of the album. Anyway, the point is, the drummer for that band, he said, like, he doesn't really, you know, he definitely wasn't the flashiest drummer. He's just a really solid drummer, and he said he doesn't care if for the entire show he just is just like on the ride cymbal for the entire hour or whatever he needs to do. Like, it didn't matter. Like, he was a really good drummer, and his stuff is interesting to listen to, but he was just saying it doesn't matter to him, you know, as long as it sounds good for the song that he's playing, that's what matters. And yeah, the older I get, I'm just really interested in hearing people write different variations and kind of watching that process. I think maybe it speaks to more where my head's at these days, where just anything creative, I'm interested in how people get to the results that they get to in a creative capacity. So yeah, there's my drum tangent, I guess. I don't know if that was a satisfying one or not, but dude, Reddy Townsman, thank you very much for the 60, not the big generosity. Thank you, dude. I put Pixie Bell to sleep, so that must have been a good tangent. Okay. Let's look at the poll here. So Omega Red, Cleaning House. Yeah, that's to be expected. Looks like Blade and Black Widow Deodorant, they are tying. But yeah. Looks like almost 2/3 of the votes went to the Omega Red there. Nope, just got here. Oh, okay. So I put Pixie Bell to sleep immediately. Got it. Hey, check Twitter for something fun, by the way. Okay. I'll do that. Hold on. I wanted to look up the name of that drummer. Pierce? I don't know why I'm thinking of the name Pierce. I don't think that's right, but that band, they stopped playing a while ago. Maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago they kind of parted ways. Hold on. God forbid band. Let me see, man. The lead singer, I always remember his name. Byron. Just because, I don't know, I just thought the name Byron was cool. Ah, it was Pierce. Son of a... Wait, Corey Pierce. No. Corey, I thought that was the guitar. I don't know, drums. Yeah, Corey Pierce. Okay, cool. I was actually right. Hot damn. Would you look at that? Oh, the album. If you... Hey, here it is. Gone Forever. You could see some of these are... clicked on. Definitely went through some of the songs, maybe not all that long ago. Gone Forever, I think, is their best album. I like this one too. The intro, they're like the first song on this one, Constitution of Treason. That it's like one of the best intro songs ever for a live show. The song is, you know, I think it is just meant to be like an intro for a live show kind of song. I wish I could play just like the first 20 seconds of it, but I can't. But yeah, if you could just imagine, like, they're walking out on stage, it's just this music that's just slowly building. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, really satisfying. Those first listen Drumeo videos are a great series. Hope they keep it up. I hope so too. You know, I wasn't really a big fan of like the Drumeo channel when it was newer. I think it like predates YouTube. Maybe that's why I didn't like it at first, is because it was like a platform that they like it costs money. And of course, I was a broke ass kid just trying to learn. So maybe that was where some of that hate came from. But I also think it's a pretty good example of someone that's been doing it for a while, and they've gotten better at what they do over the years, man. Like the guy behind Romeo, and there's like a whole team now and stuff. I'll be honest, I don't really watch too many of the videos outside of those ones, and occasionally they bring in like some really talented drummers and stuff. But still, like, you could tell the quality over the years of those videos. It's just gone up a lot. Because you know what, man? Nobody starts out really good at what they do. So if you're ever wanting to make videos yourself, allow yourself to suck. If he needs to start a music channel, I don't know how well that would go, unfortunately. I would have a blast doing it, and actually I'm not saying anytime soon, but I mean I technically had a drum channel that had no drumming, but it was like the start of it, you know? It was like a video explaining like, hey, this is what this channel is going to be about, and then I never posted anything else on it. This is a long time ago. The videos, they no longer exist. And I literally just, because I wanted to be a professional drummer, and I'm like, this is how I'm going to get better. I'm just going to put myself out there. That's it. But I never did anything with it. And that was that, man. All right, Jason Wild Bunch handing over a buck. Jason Wild Bunch. Thank you very much. Do say Wild Bunch coming in, and sorry to change the subject. Read last, please. But BG, if they put out a big compensation before the 4th, then wouldn't that make people not buy because they already have stuff to open from the compensation, right? Thoughts? I think it makes people happy. Happy people are people that spend, I think, at the end of the day. I don't think the compensation is going to be anything near the offers. I think the compensation, a lot of it is going to be, you know, potions and revives and stuff like that to help you complete content. And yeah, maybe there'll be some other stuff in there too, but that's kind of what I'm expecting. I would not expect the world from a compensation package or something. Like, if you're thinking it's gonna rival that of a July 4th offer or something, expecting way too much. July 4th and compensation, oy vey, I'm out later, everyone. Oh man, Pixie Bell. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it, at least. It's just a guess. It's purely just a guess. I really don't know what Kabam's plans are with compensation, when it's going to come out. No one knows. I'm going to cry for real. Oh, Karate Man. I was supposed to look at your tweet. Yeah, my bad. Made special just for me. What is this? Easily one of my favorite rank 3s currently. Oh. Yeah. Cav event quest boss. Ignore the top of my head, by the way. I can't. It's the best part. This is the best part of the video, guys. And if anyone thinks otherwise, you lost your damn mind. But this is the second best part. So how long is this in total? 14 seconds in total. It's pretty crazy what they did with this champion, man. We're going to do one more poll. This will be the last poll of the night, unless there's somehow a second other final poll of the night. But here's the poll. Let's let this play out, actually, while I ask this question. Oh, my God, guys. Oh, well, I'm gonna mute it, though. No offense. Of your lovely voice, but my question is this: Do you enjoy the crazy synergy style buffs? Hold on. Which style of champion buff do you prefer? Crazy synergy boost, like with Agent Venom. I'm using AV, but hopefully you guys know Agent Venom. I mean, it's on screen right now. Or I'm just gonna put in parentheses Agent Venom. Or flat out big buff. And I'm going to say Colossus for this example. I don't want to say Magneto. I feel like Magneto was a mistake. That's right, I said it. All right. Which top champion buff do you prefer? Okay, and then third option. I enjoy both. Let's just go with that, I guess. All right. Polls out there. Is that Carl? Send it over 10. Carl, buddy, thank you very much. Saying BG, I heart you. Sent you a PM for after your stream. Also, read Mike's tweet, please, so he doesn't cry. Oh, you must have been typing that as I was going to Twitter. Okay. Okay. I've got the message. I will read it afterwards and get back to you. Carl, dude, thank you very much for the 10. So far, the poll is flat out big buff for Colossus, and also I enjoy both. I think it's good that there is both. So I don't know what I'm trying to get at with this question exactly. I guess the reason I'm asking is because this is insanity and really cool and stuff. I think I would have preferred a different buff for Agent Venom, but who knows? What if they buffed him in a way that I didn't care for? So, how can you really say? I think it's I think there's a lot in like the surprise factor of it, of not everything is the exact same. Sometimes the champion gets buffed, sometimes they get crazy synergies. Sometimes the buff is not that crazy of a buff, but maybe it's really good for one thing in particular. And sometimes the buff just flat out sucks. It's disappointing, but at least it keeps you on your toes if a champion buff just flat out misses the mark. For what we think is a miss, at least. I don't consider synergies a buff, more like a toolkit. You can equip it or not. Yeah, I mean, I'm using the term buff a little bit loosely here. At the end of the day, the champion is vastly superior to, before having these synergies. So it's not a direct buff. It's more of an indirect buff, but still a buff, I'd say. Okay, all right. I'm ending the poll. About 9%, only about 9% voted for the synergy style boost, or 10. It's saying at the end of this. 60% for flat out big buffs, 28% for both of these. My game is struggling so hard right now. Holy crap! I tried clicking the enter the fight like 10 seconds ago, lagging like crazy. I feel like ever since downloading this update, the hotfix style update, which I guess is technically not a hotfix since you have to download update. Anyway, the mid-month update. It my game performance in terms of how long I can play before things get really laggy like this, it's gotten a bit worse. All right. Anyway, King sending over £2. Saying thing with synergies. I don't have the other champs. What is this? Let me see. Must be a part 1 to this. Larnell Lewis is impressive. You should check him out. He's one of my favorite drummers. I'm aware of him. Dennis Chambers. I don't know if I know of Dennis Chambers. Hold on, though. There is no part 1 to this. Thing with synergies, I don't have the other champs. King, I'm going to need more context to this message. Was there a message that went with this that YouTube ate, or... I don't know exactly what you're saying. Dragon sending over bucks and BG. One final update for the evening. Last one, promise. I have 5 paths remaining in 7.4. Only 7.4.5 remains. By tomorrow evening, I expect to have an 8 Nexus post-feed review. Holy crap. Dragon, your roster today. Please take a screenshot of it. Because you have 8 Nexuses to pop open. And a metric butt ton of 6-star shards to open on featured crystals very soon. Your roster a month from today is going to look very different. I mean, I'm sure a lot of the champions at the top will still be there. Because there's going to just be a bunch of new champions too. Champs to rank and all that. So it's probably going to be hard to capture in like a screenshot. But the champs at the top are going to change too. Holy cow. That is so much stuff. 9 technically with the class specific Nexus. Good lord. Also a very long stun. Can you get out of my face? Thank you. Dude, Messiah sending over another 50. And I felt the disturbance in the force. I said knees. Oh man. The disturbance in the force was someone else having the big D. Dang, dude, Messiah. Just coming back. Messiah, thank you, dude. God damn, man. Thank you very much. Oh, the generosity. For real, man. Thank you, dude. Okay, hold on. King, though. I wanted to check again with you. You're not going to kill me, Iron Fist. Okay, I meant with the Agent Venom synergies to make him good. I don't have the other champs necessary because they're new. So he said thing with synergies. I don't have the other champs. I'm still a little lost because Thing is powerful on his own. I think maybe we're talking about 2 slightly different situations here. Thing is really powerful on his own. He does not need the synergies. The synergies, yeah, you can set up like a different play style with them. You could even describe it as, and it does make him even stronger. Yes, but I was talking specifically about champs that get these crazy synergies. I think Winter Soldier was like the first example that I could think of where he turned into like a mini Star-Lord. And it was, I mean, that was Kabam kind of stepping their toes into crazy synergy territory. But there's other champs that have come out since where like the champion blows straight up, but then they get a really cool synergy. And suddenly people are using Abomination, OG Abomination, and actually being fairly successful with it. You know what I mean? So that's what I was talking about. No, I meant the thing about synergies. Thing with synergies, Are you telling me this was just a pun the whole time? In regards to the poll. Is this just some poor attempt at a joke the entire time? Restarting my game. I don't even know if that was the case. I feel like we were maybe just not. Either that was a pun joke, or we were maybe just talking about 2 slightly different things. I'm thinking maybe we're just talking about 2 slightly different things, but I'm still not entirely sure. Oh man, I never did this Summoner's Sanctum. I wanted to do this yesterday, and I totally forgot to do it. Was this an interesting one? Even if it was an interesting one, maybe we'll go through it tomorrow. But not all the polls are interesting. I like the ones that ask about like potential new big things, like future progression in this game or future game modes and stuff like that. Some of them are a little too narrow about stuff that doesn't interest me as much. Either way, King, dude, thank you very much for the pounds. Thank you, dude. Summoner Sanctum questions were about inputs. Oh, okay. It was 100% not in the least bit interesting. Is bet. Okay, yeah. I don't care about that. I'm not doing that. I mean, good feedback. So fill it out if you want to give that feedback to Kabam. But as far as like doing that on stream to have a discussion about it, we can't. There's nothing to discuss. Inputs, they're still not perfect. That's the discussion. I honestly don't know if they've gotten better or worse. I feel like I noticed them more the past, like very recently here. But it's so hard to say. I don't know, man. It really depends on the champion I'm playing. Some champions, I noticed 0 issues, and it feels like everything's perfect. And then some champs, I'm like, dude, I straight up just can't dash backwards. This game's not allowing me to dash backwards. How do I answer this, All right, anyway, Lorson sent it over too, saying I Hulk over Herc. Bold statement. Hashtag Sonic, hashtag Dr. Manhattan, hashtag need I say more. Okay, I think I see some blue in there. The very bold statement of I Hulk over Herc. I'm not going to do a poll about that one. Yeah, I bet some people would agree with you, but over Herc? Brian, will we be seeing the Grandmaster's Gauntlet again? JJ, that's a fantastic question. According to Kabam, yeah, probably in like 3 or so months after the Grandmaster's Gauntlet first comes out. So, yeah, we'll see it again maybe about 6 months ago. When did the Grandmaster's Gauntlet even come out in the first place, dude? Because I thought it was going to come back really soon. And it's been like a year or something, right? Well, hold on, dude. Let me look this up. MCOC Grandmaster Gauntlet. Grandmaster's Gauntlet, that is. June 1st? Is when the forum post went out. Oh, June 2nd. Wow. It's been over a year. Well, okay, it's June 2nd to June 23rd. So in 2 days, it's been a year since the Grandmaster's Gauntlet was live. It's been over a year since the Grandmaster's Gauntlet first released. Hold on a sec. Does it say... return. The challenge will return. Okay. Unlike some of our other high difficulty content, this challenge is only temporary, but don't worry if you can't complete it just yet. The Grandmaster will extend his challenge again in the future for even more summoners to take on. Any progress that you have made will be carried forward. That means if you have already completed the entire quest, you will not be able to repeat it for more rewards. If you have collected 1 or 2 chests when the challenge returns, those chests will not be available to you again. Okay, this post was not edited outside of like that first month when it was posted. This challenge is not from prepare. Okay, so they never exactly said when it was supposed to come back. Was it in like a roadmap? I just remember them talking about it somewhere else besides this post. And I thought in that post they said a few months, but I could be mistaken, man. Let's be honest. One, my memory's not the best, and two, I'm not really, I don't read the forums all that much, so I'm sure there's things that I missed or just misremember. But I thought it was in a roadmap or something like that. Either way, what have I been missing here? Hold on. Ruddy Townsman first sent over another 50. Just saying, but first off, I'm so happy that wasn't following a joke. Because normally I have to tell people to take a lap after they do something like that. Dude. Ruddy Townsman, man, thank you very much. I feel like that was for a Big D related thing, of which Messiah is just like, nah. Because then Messiah sent over another 2 first, saying I sent all shots. You are all puny. and then another 100 just saying knees. Yeah, they're fully shattered at this point. Karate Mike is correct, saying at Messiah, bro, he needs those to walk. Dude, this is a double shattering between Ruddy Townsman and Messiah. Dang, guys. Holy crap, man. Thank you both. You guys are both incredibly kind, incredibly generous. Thank you both, guys. Hot damn. I feel like I need to put Ruddy Townsman's towards an instrument. I can't play drums where I'm currently at. It breaks my heart. But I have thought about getting I've thought about like getting some other kind of instrument. I don't know what it would be. A keyboard has always been like the thing I want to learn next. But at the same time, it also feels really difficult, and maybe something else would be better to go to. I don't know. But man, dude, thank you very much. Seriously, Ruddy Townsman, Messiah, thank you both. I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you to everyone else, too. And of course, we need to do the shout out to the official shout out to Messiah on this one. Dude, thank you. Seriously, man. Lorson sent over another 2 as well, saying also Kitty over Ghost. Or wait, no, sorry. I read that wrong. Also Ghost over Kitty. Karate Mike agrees. You don't? I don't have thoughts on that. I don't know what to say, because I've never really played Kitty outside of a very brief test that I did with the champ. That's it. So, I don't know where I stand on that. I think they're both really good champs. That's all I can really say. I would possibly agree, though. I would lean towards at least saying, yes, I agree. But, hey, man, I'm not here to make a strong statement without any sort of high-level experience, at least. Play Rock Band. Plastic instruments are very neighborly. They're not, though, is the problem. Because that's the problem with my drum set, is I still have my electronic drum set, but it's, it's like hard rubber is what I'm hitting, which is actually not as loud as, plastic is. It's just, it ends up being very loud. Like if I'm in a house and the only people that can hear me are like, people that live to the side of me in another house, and even if there's only a little bit of space between, I would say, yeah, totally fine. But when people are like right above me, I don't want to do it. Can't do it. I still want to look into, last thing I'll say before I go, I still really want to look into I know there's like places you can rent out like by the hour, like recording studio style places. I don't know how expensive they are, but I would literally want to maybe just like rent that out every so often just to scratch that itch, man, and just play on their drums, you know? That'd be cool. Anyway, all right, I'm ending the stream here, guys. Messiah, Ruddy Townsman, everyone else, thank you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow, normal time. Looks like I will not be doing a Mirrorverse stream as the results for it are not conclusive. It's not good enough. Needed higher percentage on the yes, so we'll be back with just regular MCOC tomorrow. But anyway, I'll see you guys then. Night, everybody.